Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fantastic episode of the Groundbridge. I am Optimus0420sl, and I'm here with my awesome panel from left to right, Mr. Boogeyman.
Hi, this is Mr. Boogeyman 1973. Welcome to the Groundbridge.
Brian.
That is one also known as Tom Victim, also known as Canadian. You're also known as Brian, also known as I'm going to hurt you in ways you never imagined. JK!
This is what happens when you give Brian a little something before the cast.
Yeah!
Okay, Justin!
There are fucking dragons in the kitchen!
Yours?
Yours? Sleeping Beauty.
Hi guys, it's me, Vengeance Tragedy. So,
Okay, Josh.
I'm depressed now.
And this gentleman here petting his pussy. Say hello, Opie.
Hey, I'm Optimus0420sl, everyone. I'm here at the Groundbridge, and everybody over here that's with me. Yay, we're here! Meow.
yay, we're here.
And yay, we're all straight, sort of. But
We
anyway,
don't have to clap. Anyways.
we had a
Try
new movie release on Tuesday on the home theaters for Blu-ray and DVD, which we will get into. But first and foremost, it's time to show off our tits, gentlemen. Whip out those double Ds. What we get this week, Mr. Boogeyman?
I didn't get nothing, but I've been working on a custom.
It's all right. Show off what you've been working on.
Hey, this is the trailer.
Yay!
Planes on it. Thanks to fucking Scott.
That
Cat.
hasn't been my idea yet. Okay.
It's the Silver Knight Ultimate Optimus. And yes, I painted up all the inside on the bottom too.
Nice.
And that's it. That's all I've been doing. Besides hunting.
All right, well, one of us on this panel has had a birthday in the past couple of days. Happy birthday, Mr. Fanpage.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes. The grand prize winner of the last tournament of the Throwdown.
I can't tell if people are singing. Oh, there's my golden jet part.
This is
Congratulations.
fair and square.
I won it.
And then this is his first birthday because he's been eyeing it up and drooling every time I show this damn thing.
All right, stop fapping.
Well, it shows that off.
Everybody else's is inboxed and ready to go this weekend. Hopefully I get my safety bonus so I can mail out stuff.
All right, and Fanpage, since it was your birthday this week, we know you have quite a haul, so let's all get our sleeping caps on. What'd you get this week? Don't be taking my joke, fucker.
Squeeze. So, anyways,
I think he said he got a breast implant.
my
Now it's only one boob.
huh? I don't know what's
Brian,
going on.
Just show what you're going to show. Just show what you're going to show.
Okay, fine. Stop yelling at me, Mom. Anyways, so Transformers Generation Scoop. That was birthday stuff. Generations Deluxe. Yes! Glorious. And he's complete and all that. I also got Skywalk. Now I need the Thundercracker to finish it off. Indeed. So we got that. For the Halo Mega Blocks, I got the Covenant Spectra Ambush.
Nice.
Very cool.
And it's a small vehicle. Also for Halo Mega Blocks, I got the UNSC Hornet versus Covenant Vampire.
Nice.
So that's cool. Came
Very
up
nice.
Huh?
So very nice.
Thank you. I also got for a DVD, and this is kind of a because it didn't come out on my birthday. I got Transformers Age of Extinction, Inglorious DVD, and yeah. Now give me your fucking faces!
They don't
I went to the not Victoria's Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair. I went to Cherry Bomb Toys, and I got a ticket to the Toy Fair. So that's something I'll be going to. There you go, www.cherrybombtoys.com, if I could mention it. Again, I will be going to the 14th Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair.
There, I thought you
I know
were going to go to Victoria's Secrets.
And for Bionicle, this is actually kind of... I got a lot for Bionicle. I got more than Transformers and Halo Mega Bloks for Bionicle, technically. At Cherry Bomb Toys, I was able to get Strack. He is a 2009 Bionicle Glatorian.
Yep, I watched your review on him today, by the way.
Oh, nice. My review is kind of dumb. Anyways.
I laughed when he threw the axe at him.
Jesus.
What the hell? I said I'm done.
You see the blooper at the end, too?
Yeah.
Where it gets caught. And on TTV, on the TTV podcast boards, I posted something about these little things, these little papercraft things. Now with Bionicle 2015 coming up, I thought it'd be appropriate to come out with these because these were also seen on the packaging box art for the Bionicle toys. They are the little podiums that the masks, the golden masks, would stand up on. Now, I couldn't see a lot of them, so I had to take a guess. This was one of the better ones that I could see, as well as Liwa's, and they've all got something distinct about them. Like Liwa has a little bit of vegetation on his. He's got a couple of vines, so yeah. But I have to redo Golly, Kopaka, probably Anua, Skull Spider, I have to redo. Pohatu, surprisingly enough, I guessed that one and I got it right. So, yeah, with tan and brown at the bottom, with the yellow transparency. So, yeah, and I got all 7 of them for the first wave of the Bionicle sets. If you guys want to make a request, a podium that you want me to do in a certain way, go ahead, and I'll see if I can do that. And yeah, I got to redo a couple of these. I got a special edition coming up, and they're very easy to print out and make. So, yeah.
Okay, so is that it?
I got glue.
All right, that's it.
I got Coke.
While Brian's avenging, anything new this week?
What I got new this week is I'm gonna screen share because I'm lazy. But yeah.
You'll screen share, but you won't click the camera.
Yep, that's about it. What I got new this week is this head section. If you can see it, can you see it?
Yeah, we see him.
Oh my God, Avenging's got some head.
I got some head. I got the head section for my Titan Megazord, but I'm still missing the yellow and the sword. But at least he's complete enough to form. So yeah, that's about all I got this week.
Well, no offense,
got
but
one
I
thing.
kind of like a complete head too.
Yeah, we all do.
I've got one
Ending.
more thing. Mike Mouse 74 is sending me the 3-pack Strafe, Stinger, and Bumblebee. So I'll be getting that. And I will probably show up for next Groundbridge or the Groundbridge after that.
Okay. A guy who hasn't been here in a couple of weeks, Opie, anything new this week?
Well, nothing to physically show right now, but I have stuff in the making coming. First off, like most other people, I have.
That's not new.
I have Age of Extinction DVD coming in the mail. I ordered a Transformer novel called Transformer Retribution, and I have a 2015 Transformers 4 Age of Extinction calendar coming as well. So basically, nothing here, but I have it to brag about, at least. Yay, go me. So that's pretty much it.
I want that cat.
And the custom coming from me in the mail.
Oh, yes, I also have a custom. What is his name again?
I don't know, whatever you want to name him.
What is
We spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out the game name, and you're like, I don't know.
what? I'm going to name it Bill, but I mean, what is the actual vehicle? Or the actual...
It's a custom bludgeoned.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. And I also have a custom bludgeon coming in the mail. Yay! Yeah.
Where from?
The cat's like, all right, he's got another one coming. Yay.
I want that cat. I want.
Well, I guess it's my turn. The first one I'm going to show, I bought over off of eBay again. I was too lazy to dig him out. Skyhammer. Figure, and I have a couple of him already, but I was just too lazy to dig him out. And then the fucked up part about it was, once I actually bought him again, I dug him out anyway. So now I'm getting ready to do a custom with one of them. But
America, I can't reach the clicker.
pretty much. Yeah, got stuck on the fucking bonbons again. What can I tell you? But yeah, he's one of my favorite of the actual Dark of the Moon molds, and he's got a really awesome helicopter mold, and yeah.
Yeah, I have him.
Don't mind having more than one of them because you can just do so much with it. I'm actually going to order the Head Robots kit for it too, and actually give it the Whirl kit too.
Well, not to mention the fact that his head looks like Optimus too, so you could probably do a custom Optimus.
Good. I was actually the Magnus. We were talking about that before too. Next up is the Crystal Hot Rod, hobby exclusive.
That's an actual... I would love to have that figure.
I popped the Bumblebee's head inside there.
What nobody knows about. Well, yeah. I got a second one of him.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Nice. Very nice.
Good cat.
I didn't pay anything for the second one. It was gifted. Next up, Age of Extinction 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome review, by the way.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun doing that review, and the opening joke I thought was quite funny. Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, my second one, which is why he's open, Leader Class Jetfire, who will probably be my next review since, you know, I already dug out, you know, this version and this version, so yeah, I will be working on that next.
No.
Doesn't he look like a Robotech to you guys?
The Classics version, not so much.
Later.
The
A lot,
leader?
actually.
Yeah, you like can give it a Gerwalk mold if you know what you're doing. He's definitely more Robotech-ish, yes.
I still like the Voyager.
I didn't say I didn't, but I'm just saying compared to the leader, he's okay. But yeah,
Oh, that leader one looks like the cartoon one.
exactly. Yeah, so yeah, got my work cut out for me just next week, because yeah, they're all going to be in it.
Nice. I like the one in your left hand.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here is the actual Classics version that came out with the original Classics line. And he actually has a gun gimmick where you can actually give him fold-over cannons.
Yes. I have it too.
That is so manly.
Where's my tread bolt?
Except for mine's detailed.
Yeah, but I am in love with this one.
Where the fuck is my tread bolt now?
Yes, you hear ratchets because the leader class Jetfire has tons of them.
Oh, big floppy donkey dick. Oh.
And last but not least, of course, the movie.
You suck.
And yes, this is the Blu-ray edition from Walmart. It comes with the 3 microfigures of Optimus, Bumblebee, and Stinger.
Yep, and I will be getting it.
It comes with the Transformers 4 magnet also that you see in the back of the box right there.
Very cool.
Oh shit, I didn't know about that. Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a whole bunch of cool stuff. And another one of my upcoming reviews will be this.
Oh, I have that. It's up on my wall. It's an awesome item to own.
Yes, it is. It's a very good read. I've had it for a while. My kids got it for me. So. All right. Yeah.
The fact that it actually, the actual holder actually transforms and it makes transformation noise. It's the grooviest thing to own and have on your wall. But don't transform it while it's on the wall because it'll fall down.
I'll remember that. I take it.
The instructions even said don't transform while on the wall, but I still did it. So go figure.
And that's the day it broke.
Actually, it's still in one piece and still works. So go me.
You got lucky. That thing's pretty. It's got pretty thin plastic. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
It's an awesome Autobot, though. I like the logo a lot. It's very, very thin, though. It scares me in that aspect. But the book is a good read. I'm about halfway through it now. It is a very good read.
I've yet to get myself into a position where I can sit down and read it, but it's on the to-do list.
Well, I've been reading it, like, normally I'll read a book straight through, but with the Covenant, I've been actually bit-piecing it, so to speak. Like, reading up on certain things I wanted to read from it at first, and then going back in for other things later. If that makes any sense.
So you can enjoy it better.
Yeah. Okay. Now, for all you lovely kids at home, we're going to get into our news crack of the session. But before that, let's discuss the movie. The Transformers Age of Extinction movie was released on video and DVD, and for those who don't know how to rip off turns like I do, yesterday. So, everybody's coming home with these great little tidbits. And what was everyone's quick, brief synopsis of the movie? Mr. Boogeyman, go first.
Pretty freaking cool. And it was I actually liked Bumblebee out of the whole movie.
Bumblebee had me laughing during this movie. He really
when
did.
they were in the Stinger freaking vault or whatever the hell you want to call it.
And they kept on saying how Stinger was better than him in every way.
What?
Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
I told you, homeboy, can't touch these.
Okay. Fan page, your thoughts?
It was overly long.
Long.
And there's a lot of noise. It has some forgettable parts, like not like Dark of the Moon, but like it will go to one thing and you like for a while, like the plot of something else. Like there's just so much going on with this film. I think this could have been cut down and people would like it a little bit more. I think people are finding way too many excuses to hate this movie. But yeah, I thought it was at least better than Dark Moon and Revenge of the Fallen. And just doesn't need all that hate, really. It just doesn't. But everyone hates it.
Well, people are hating on it because of Bay. They're not hating on it for anything really legitimate.
No, they just...
They're just hating on it because Michael Bay made another movie, and then they're hating on Michael Bay for making the Turtles movie, and the Turtles movie is fucking awesome too. But you know, they're just hating on it because it's Bay. If it was somebody else, it would be golden. But no, it's Bay. So therefore, there you go. And hey, look, Brian's promoting himself. He returns Sunday.
What? Oh no! Did I pull that up? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. We moved away from you right now. Justin, your thoughts?
My thoughts on the movie. I really enjoyed this one, probably better than the other three. It was a little long, and I really, really hate Lucky Charms and the dog. Really hated them the entire movie, and actually ended up liking Mark Wahlberg a lot better than I thought I would. So it was a win-win for me, but I'd really like to see like Lockdown step on Lucky Charms and the girlfriend. That would have made my day. Been like, oops.
Well, he wouldn't say oops. He'd say, well, I'm in that now.
He probably wouldn't have said shit and would have proceeded to ram his foot up Prime's ass with them all over it.
Oops! Oops! Again? Oops! Do I keep doing that? Oops!
I enjoyed the movies. I enjoyed the movies. I don't understand the hate. And by the way, with Ninja Turtles, Michael Bay did not make Ninja Turtles. His production company worked. They worked on it, but he had nothing else to do with it.
Yeah, agreed, but his name is on it because of it, and people all flipped out about it, and the Turtle movie is freaking awesome. But anyhow,
it's better than I expected, I will agree, but we're off topic. I enjoyed TF4. It was well worth buying and doesn't deserve the hate. Give it a chance, people.
Okay, and next up, Optimus OP. What are your thoughts on
All right, well, here's my at first I wasn't a fan of it. I had to see it. I saw it 3 times in the theater because I wanted to see if I could get a better understanding because there was a lot of action in it, and I realized that watching all of the other Transformer movies, like so much action, so you get distracted by the action. So I finally got the opportunity to see it, and yes, I'm one of those torrent people too, Mr. Optimus there guy, yeah. I actually got to watch it on my computer, and I actually got to sit down without having any kind of distraction around me, no people, no nothing. And the problem that I had really when I actually saw it in the theater was like I didn't like how they had Optimus Prime being hateful, but then at the same time it was the humans that were going after both bot and cons. So I understood. But the fact that they were going after the Autobots as well really turned me inside out. Then I was thinking, you know what? Before Optimus actually said whoever started this is going to die, I was saying whoever started this better die because these human beings just do not deserve to breathe anymore. Essentially, the movie is I think it's a toss-up between 3 and 4 being better than 1 and 2. I'm leaning towards number 3 more than I am 4, but I actually really did enjoy Age of Extinction. I will say that those humans that did die, if Transformers were real, and this was actually happening in real life, I don't remember his name, the person that worked for Wahlberg, the employee, the hippie.
T.J. Miller, I know his acting.
Whoever the hippie character was that worked for Wahlberg in the movie, I'm glad he died because you just don't turn. You don't turn in Optimus Prime. You don't turn your back on him. So when I saw him die, I actually jumped in my chair and went, "Woo!"
I do also like T.J. Miller. I won't say Transformers was the best thing he was in, but I enjoy him in Cloverfield. I enjoy him in How to Train Your Dragon. I enjoy him in... enjoy him in that new movie that's coming out. What is it? Big Hero 6.
Okay, let's not lose focus here, guys.
I actually enjoyed watching the CIA guys die. There was just something about watching. I am all about trying to protect human race because we're all supposed to, try to get along. But I got to tell you, watching those people that were, I just loved watching the humans die. That were the reason for all the hate. So otherwise, it was a good movie.
Why do I feel like you have like sushi made from humans in your kitchen right now? I love watching humans die.
Well, no problem with. I have no problem with.
He eats it with a nice Chianti.
I enjoy the idea of I can't think of the word. Can't get the word out of my mouth. Preserving life. But when it comes to my Optimus Prime, you're stepping on my toes, and if you step on my toes when it comes to Optimus, you're battling the wrong people. Those that did what they did die because they deserved it. And that's my take. It was a good movie. Okay.
Why do I feel like you watch the show?
Okay, I guess it's my turn now. All right. Well, it's like this. The whole Optimus thing, as you can tell, I'm Optimus0420. Optimus is my boy, so it's like, so watching the movie and seeing Optimus in this kind of tone, but actually watching the other Bay movies you've seen Optimus get kind of darker in each one. And seeing him this way and seeing him actually rallying and actually defending the Cybertronians instead of getting all sentimental with, oh, but we gotta protect the humans and like he did in the cartoon. No offense, I like this Optimus better. Okay?
Amen.
Yeah, because because like if you remember in the cartoon, in the G1 cartoon especially, Autobots were blamed for something that the Megatron had set up, and they were all on the planet. And instead of standing up and kicking some serious ass, he walked away with his tail between his legs and almost got roasted in the sun. So, so it's like, this Optimus, very much happy to see it. The storyline, as much as people don't want to really try to relate to it because it makes humanity look dark and vile, it's what we are. So, this is totally realistic to me. I could see us turning our backs on something that we don't understand. And the fact that they had scientists in the movie making the Transformers better.
Not.
I can see humanity doing that too, because mankind's got a god complex. So yes, I can see that too. There's a whole bunch of different plot lines in the movie that you can see with humanity, and you can easily see mankind doing it. So the movie is highly relatable. The action was pretty intense from start to finish, so it wasn't like it was 3 hours of action and then I'm going to twiddle my thumbs and there's more action and then I'm going to wait another hour to twiddle my thumbs. No, the movie stayed pretty even with it. So that was actually a nice touch. So it wasn't like, with Dark of the Moon where you had the first almost 40 minutes of the movie going, is someone going to hit something? You actually had something going from the get-go, which was a nice touch. The death of Ratchet will always be like a sore spot for me because, I'm sorry, I don't believe in killing medics, but the Lockdown character actually being overpowering and actually having any allegiance is actually a nice touch too, because that pays homage to the actual Lockdown character for animated, which I'm absolutely in love with. The human characters in this movie, I gotta tell you, for as much of a prick as he was, man, I love that CIA director. He just did that role so awesome. Like like when he died, you were cheering, and when you were cheering because he died, he did that role great. So it's like he gave you exactly what you were hoping for with some evil prick that didn't want nothing. So that was just awesome.
And when I mentioned that people complain that this movie is not like The Dark Knight or anything like that, if you see the progression of the movies, you can tell that they're actually trying. They're not just like, watch this because whatever, or like they're not putting effort. If you actually watch through, they are actually putting effort. It's just you guys, not you guys specifically, but people aren't giving it that chance. People aren't, putting that amount of effort into actually looking into it. It's just, hey, what are we going to complain about with this movie?
They're not
And we're
seeing
just going to complain
storyline.
about it.
They're not seeing the progressive
We're not
storyline.
seeing anything other.
That's the problem with the internet. Like, everyone just bitches about anything nowadays.
Well,
Just,
not only that, but you had everybody bitching and complaining about when the first words out of Optimus Prime's mouth, as soon as he gets revived, is "I'm going to kill all of you."
Hmm.
Well, hello, he's still in battle mode when he comes back to life, and at that point, Lockdown just brings a random missile right down his throat. So it's like,
exactly.
he's literally reanimating where he left off.
As far as Optimus Prime saying "kill" all the time, you have to go back to Dark of the Moon, because Peter Cullen actually said that he did not want to actually say that line, "We'll kill them all." Okay, but as soon as the fourth movie came along and they actually had Optimus fighting to preserve his own life and those Autobots that he could, you could actually see the reason and the need and the I don't know, it was so understandable for Optimus to say the word "kill." I mean, look at us. We're all people that, for the most part, grew up when Optimus Prime first started, and you would never expect to see that hero of ours actually say the word "kill." He's actually been known to only say, "We want to stop this. We only fight because we have to." Optimus is now saying the word "kill," and I'm going to kill you, because he's feeling betrayed when he's done nothing but do anything to try to help us. So I understand how Optimus progressed from not wanting to actually having to. I really couldn't grasp it at first, but now I'm like, fine. You mess with my Transformers, you mess with my Autobots, you kill my Ratchet, you mess with my Bumblebee.
I get back to where I was. Totally agree with you, but let me finish. Everyone cut me off. Okay. Where did I leave off? Human character?
But anyways,
Sorry, I thought you were finished. That's why I cut in.
It's all good, man. It's all good. We're all passionate about our favorite Autobots and Decepticons. And that's pretty much where I was getting to in this movie. Things I did not like was the lack of Decepticons.
Really, I actually enjoyed the fact that they were mostly dead. The
whole point of the Transformers is Autobots versus Decepticons, not Autobots versus the human race. So I was kind of happy to see Megatron come back and be reformatted by humans into Galvatron. I thought that was a nice touch.
Transformers Prime is my favorite series, and hearing that voice. Anyways, continue.
The whole Cullen and Welker together, that was just awesome in its own right. But also the Viricon aspect of it with the multiple copies of Stinger and all that, I thought that was a nice touch too. But the Dinobots should have had more screen time than 5 minutes, I thought. But again, you got a 3-hour movie already, and you're throwing them in at the end.
If you think about it, they were about as big as Devastator was. So it seemed that you only put the big ones, as big as they are, in there for a short time period. That's just the feel that I got from the movies.
Yeah, but I was just hoping there'd be more story involved, and me Prime bash face, worship me, okay? But
I want to see Predaking go after Grimlock. Can we at least have that?
Yeah. Yeah, and then, of course, after it's all said and done, all right, you can go. You're on an alien planet. Where the hell are you going that damn big where someone's not going to find you? Okay, But, again, there's little quirks in the movie, but the movie was good. I actually did like it better than Dark of the Moon. But, it's good, but it could have been a little short. You know,
Yeah.
like if they the action really didn't stop though, so it's like but you felt they could have actually built the story through the action. But
Agreed.
overall, really good movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.
I noticed a mistake in the movie.
What's
You know
that?
how T.J. Miller's character dies, and you see him running,
Mm-hmm.
Is he the hippie
and
guy?
then he gets pretty much burnt up into a crisp.
Yeah.
Before that explosion happens, that makes him do that. You can actually see his dead body already,
Yeah.
like beforehand.
Oh, bad editing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always felt that was just like an advertisement for Lamborghini. When Lockdown just sort of sets down and you see the flames, and then he transforms into the Lamborghini, it's like, buy our car.
You gotta admit,
Flame.
it looked good in that scene.
It did.
Yeah, it did. It looked really good. It just looked too much like an advertisement.
Where they're filming that, and he's like, "Oh, that looks good."
As far as the movies relating to what we know from the history of the Transformers, how Extinction do that the best? Because we've got Dark of the Moon that actually had a lot of congruities with G1, where they were in the Ultimate Doom, where they built the pyramids or the big pillars on the G1 cartoon to bring Cybertron to Earth. They had Sentinel Prime with the pillars bringing Cybertron to Earth. And there were a couple other items in the movie that actually were G1-esque. As far as Age of Extinction is concerned, I didn't actually realize that, the different, the Viacon aspect. I never realized that until you just mentioned it. I didn't realize. So I think that's one of the better things, one of the things that a lot of people as fans that don't pay attention, like the ones that have been there since the beginning,
Yeah, but you see,
because the movie basically brought...
going to get about the Viacon aspect of it. This movie's version of the Viacons did not come from Transformers Prime. Because the Transformers Prime Viacons were sentient with their own minds. These Viacons were not sentient. Okay? They were
According to
all
what I understood,
controlled by a hive mind, which was Galvatron. Okay?
that's the
And
reason
that
why they were
actually
killed
comes
so
from
easily.
And that
Understood.
whole hive concept actually comes from Beast Machines. When
You're right, it
Megatron
does.
controlled the whole world from that.
Their
So-
faces look like the Prime Viacon.
You're welcome. Buy the movie! Okay.
Also, I wish they mentioned Sentinel Prime and his betrayal with the
Well,
Autobot.
we've got cookies.
And just one last thing, I wish Sentinel Prime was mentioned when he betrayed the Autobots, because that would have made, like, the best tie-in to why humans are doing this. That would be the
Actually,
best.
Brian,
You know what I don't understand is what would you call somebody that protects the human? What would you call a human that protects another human?
a protector?
I don't
Guardian?
know. Pimp?
When you call him a hero, right?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Trying to save the human race.
Yes,
You call him a hero.
but if you actually go by the movie, okay, the CIA is doing special ops to kill off the Transformers. The President has no idea they're hunting down the Autobots.
But that's just one thing I'm getting. I get a little irritated by. Sentinel Prime was trying to protect Cybertron and all Cybertronians
He did
because
not
he
join
made a
Megatron's
deal
side to
with
work with
Megatron. Because he made a deal with Megatron. Everybody calls him evil and a traitor and all that stuff. He was
Well,
trying to save Cybertron.
but doing it the wrong way. He turned on his race.
See, that right there, what Avenger just said is right. With the book that came out, the novel Transformers: War for Cybertron, they actually tied the movie in with that book. In the book, Sentinel became something of a pacifist, and a weenie, you might say, and he basically hid out, and he didn't do anything to help the Autobots when the Decepticons first started the war. Now, as far as Brian, what are you doing? Anyway, the point is,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bill has made the right point. He was trying to do something that actually was trying to be good for all Transformers alike. But but that's the one thing.
He's trying to save his race, but at the expense of another.
That really pissed me off.
It's not the Autobot way. And in the same essence, Megatron is trying to save his own race, but through his own tyranny. So
How can you
good is
fight
only
it?
good, which side it's on.
How can you fight a Prime that has a weapon that shoots rust-creating vapor? I mean, how can you fight an Autobot that has that kind of power? That's why I think that Megatron actually, in part, because the way that they created Sentinel Prime, they actually made it so Sentinel Prime could actually have killed Megatron if he wanted to.
Well,
I don't know.
It took Megatron's interference for Prime to beat Optimus to beat him. Because Optimus had already lost an arm at this point.
Yeah.
You know? It took Megatron's interference, and that was kind of the silliest thing to me, too. How did Megatron get into battle? He was goaded on by a human girl.
Yeah.
He pretty much looked up and said,
Please,
you know what? You're this big tyrant. No, you're a giant pussy. And Megatron just panties in a bunch and then decided to do something. And how did Megatron get repaid? He lost his face. But, you know, it's like, yeah, so it's like, come on.
That's why you never listen to human women.
You lose your head. I didn't say that.
You lose an arm and a head.
And if you're really not careful, you can lose both heads.
Depends on which head you're talking about.
Got it.
Well, I'd say the one you think would, but you have to flip a coin on that. Yeah, but oh no, you know, it's like, you know, out of all the movies, like, you know, I'm sorry, I liked all 4 movies, you know, so it's like, I really don't have any hatred for them. Bill, that looks good.
That does look good.
Yeah, I don't have any real hatred for them.
Very good.
Yeah, I prefer the last 2 over the first 2, I have to admit. One of the best parts about this movie to me is the fact that Shia LaBeouf was not in it.
Hallelujah.
Brother.
Because I'm sorry, but, you know, Mr. Brown Bag over the head can't act to begin with, so why the hell would you give him another shot? He fucked up the first 3 in that aspect. You know, like, you know, they were trying to go for a comic aspect that he just wasn't able to really portray properly, I thought. Yeah, the fact I got into the Wahlberg character. That kind of really drew me in. The Brainiac gutter slut teenage girl portion of it, you know, really didn't get into all that much. That was kind of stupid. Lucky the Irishman should have lost his luck after the first jump. It would have made a better movie. At least, you know, she would have had something to cry about. But, you know, all in all, you know, I personally did like this movie. It's one of my favorites of the 4. You know, but I'm actually kind of tossed up between this one and Dark Moon, because Dark of the Moon had some really good plot points and actually carried itself pretty well in that aspect.
Were we going to talk about news?
Eventually. I just wish that, you know, the movie had more con interaction and, hey, let's let the humans control them. Yeah.
You know, as far as that's concerned, the whole con and bot interaction, what I would like to do is actually see a movie with no humans. I think at some point within the 6 movies that are going to be put out all together, I really think there should be some interaction where there are no humans. Now, having said that, if you remember seeing at the very first part of the movie, there was this weird slimy hand that was controlling a little hand controller that created Cybertronium. or whatever the metal is called, on planet Earth, which supposedly killed off the dinosaurs. Now, they, as we know it, the creators of the Autobots and the Decepticons, when you go back to G1, are the Quintessons. So, as Lockdown was constantly saying, our creators, our creators, our creators, I really think that the movies, the last two movies should have, I hopefully would have the movies converging on having nothing but Autobot and Decepticon interaction. I think there's been too much human interaction throughout the movies. That's the worst downfall, I think, of all the movies, even though Dark of the Moon and Age of Extinction were the best two.
Well, actually, I don't mind the whole human aspect of it, because that's the whole thing about the Bay movies. The whole thing is basically about the human reaction, if you think about it. The first movie, it's about pretty much Sam's reaction and the world saying, "Holy shit, giant robots!" You know. The second movie is about, you know, the human reaction of loss and love, and you kind of get that, and the robots filling around it. The third movie, holy shit, we just got taken over, and you're getting the human reaction to that. So what are you going to get in the fourth movie? You're going to get the human response to that reaction, where you've got paranoid humans going off on tangents and killing robots because they don't want this to happen again. So it's like, you know, you can't take away the human aspect of it, because that's what's making these movies.
Well, I think it worked. I agree with you I agree with you how you put it. It makes sense. It's logical, and that's basically, I think, how the G1 cartoon was. But if you consider it, you look at the G1 cartoon in comparison to the movies, because they are basically basing the Transformer movies off the G1.
No, they're not.
In a nutshell, they are.
They're taking snippets, but they're not basing the movies off of the G1 story. They're not. The Transformers didn't hear the art.
I'm trying to make a general.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a general.
Don't make me turn this car around.
No,
yeah,
seriously,
that's going to do a lot.
Hi, Jack.
You are right.
Bye.
Hey, Jack, good to see you here. No, I agree with what you're saying, but when I say the G1, it's a generalization, because there was more bot versus con interaction, and there's been too much. And there should be more bot versus con interaction within the movie, because the movies are based on transforming robots from another planet, just like the cartoon was. That's where I'm saying I wish there'd be more bot and con interaction than having so much human in there. Have a little bit in there, sure, because they're on Earth.
What you probably see is you'll see the lead off of fucking, you know, robots and humans. Then all of a sudden it'll be robots, very seldom humans. Then all of a sudden it'll just be robots.
Might I say this? Lockdown is better than Megatron or Galvatron. That's going to cause a whole lot of controversy, but you know what? I just like Lockdown more than Megatron or Galvatron, because he's...
I agree.
Speaking of titties, that's actually where I got this fast.
Badass, that fucking Megatron.
Come on, David.
He's a better fighter, he's more strategic, whatever. He's lighter on his feet, and he kicked Optimus's ass. I know Megatron did too, but did a number.
Not with the amount of ease that Lockdown did, though. But you also have to remember, too, what's good about this version of Lockdown, he's not really a Decepticon. He's got no allegiance to bot or con. He's
more of a bounty hunter.
He's the epitome of that is actually portrayed and animated, and that's what he's really supposed to be. You know?
Yeah.
So the fact that they brought him out of animated and kept his full bio was awesome. You know? Because that made perfect sense for the character. You know, you got this bounty hunter. Well, he's not going to be a bounty hunter if he can't kick some serious ass.
Yeah.
You know? And of course, they also tied it into animated when he ripped apart Ratchet. You know.
It's just, my point is, Megatron and Galvatron seem like the generic, I'm going to be the leader because I'm tough and strong and grrr. Lockdown actually seems more like a villain, like an actual villain.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, too, though, we really didn't get to see much of Galvatron in this movie, and again, that's because it was all about the human element. But I'm sure that next movie, you're going to see Galvatron in a totally different light. You're going to have to. It's Megatron with all these amped up abilities. He's going to freaking do something. You know?
I want to see him with the Predacons. His new style looks like it would fit well with the next to the Predacons.
Yeah, I think they should bring in the Predacons. They ought to bring in another Jet Salt, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
you know, that is a conversation for another time. We have been talking about this movie for almost an hour, so without getting into any news tonight, because we are tickling our Transformers 4 balls for the evening. Okay, you know, that's right. You know, tickle the ball, squeeze the septum, out the sphincter, there it goes. Anyway, let's bid our dues from left to right, Mr. Boogeyman.
It's Mr. Boogeyman 1973. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I got customs page, and I will be putting more customs up on eBay. And I'm doing a video here in about a week for a customs giveaway on my YouTube channel. So
Ooh.
stay tuned.
Yeah, we shall be waiting for that, sir.
I am.
Huh?
Go!
Huh?
TFH11, also known as Soul with Doom, also known as the Canadian Reviewer, also known as Brian. What's up? Facebook.com/Transformers fan page for Transformers needs, and you know, Canadian Reviewers coming back. Fun. And I got both my channels to be monetized. However, one of them is disabled. So, yeah. But yeah. Transformers Misfortune. Go to Facebook.com/TFMisfortune for more details about that. Scott, we need to work on that.
We do. We actually have to come up with a session where we have time to actually sit down and write.
Yeah.
Which
I mostly need to
very
find
hard.
out the characters so that I can do auditions.
Exactly. Well, we got to develop a few more characters. It's like Jackal, welcome to the casting. Goodbye.
Yeah. That's what I said in the Facebook group. I'm like, well, I'm only going to have time to really say, you know, hi and bye in a matter of 5 minutes, so. Yeah. Despite I haven't talked for you, yeah, you know, shit for like 5 minutes. I'm the Jackal. I got a unboxing coming possibly tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. Asshole.
Again.
The same way Tyrese Gibson said it to Dick Face McGee in Revenge of the Fallen. But anyways, yeah, I think that just about does it.
I'm sorry, Jack. I had to. Okay, Justin, it's your turn.
Hey-ho!
I don't have anything I've stolen this week, so I'm just going to say I've been avenging tragedy. This has been the Groundbridge. We'll see you next Wednesday, biatches.
Hope I make it here on time, too.
I'll be at the Toy Fair on Sunday, so I should have a new haul coming up.
That shall be freaking awesome. All right, Opie, welcome back to the cast, my man. It's good to have you back on. Announce yourself.
I am Optimus Opie, and it's been a great session, guys. I have a YouTube channel up, YouTube.com/Optimus Opie. I haven't done any reviews or any kind of videos as of late, but I do have a new idea in mind that I'm not going to be mentioning here because I want to make sure I get all the finer points in. But basically, keep looking for videos. Find me and sub me and all that, and you'll see what's coming up in the future. It's good to see you all again, guys.
Good to have you back, sir.
Hello.
And
No, you haven't said yet.
feedback this time. All right, and I am Optimus0420sl. You can find me on YouTube, Ustream, Twitter, and Facebook. I am also on YouTube under my own name, Optimus0420sl. I run the Groundbridge with Optimus0420sl, and we also have the movie channel Derp, which has one movie reviewed, Transformers, and it's got a lot of views, and it's a unique take. So if you're watching that, you have to watch the movie with it, or you're not going to get it. Okay? I have a new review up, which I did on the Toys R Us gift set, which is pretty rocking.
Review.
Yeah, so I suggest you go watch it. It's pretty damn good, and let's see if they can find their anus. But anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, the next review up for me is going to be this guy. So, until then, stay nerdy, get your geek on, and have a great fucking week, everybody. Goodbye.
Take care.
There's
Yeah.